Hi everyone, my name is Nikaile. So we're gonna do some more yoga today. It'll be similar to our last practice that we did, but we're gonna add one simple flow in to just warm up the body a little bit in the beginning and then get back to our simple stretches in the end. So let's go ahead and jump on the mat. And you could start seated or start how Kokai is. Whatever is in your practice and whatever is comfortable. That is all about what yoga is. There we go, words. All right, let's get going. So bring your hands to your knees or to your thighs. Let's take a few deep breaths together just to seal our practice and begin. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your nose. We do this breath to build heat within the body. Of course, if at any time you are too hot, start to exhale out through your mouth. Maybe for this last one, place your hand on your belly. Feel your diaphragm fill up with air. Exhale, belly flows. Beautiful job. Gently open your eyes. And now let's start our practice. Come over onto your hands and knees. All right, you're gonna open your knees out to the width of the mat for an extended child's pose. Allow your toes to touch in the back or reach as far together as you can. Sit the hips back, walk your hands forward. Lower your forehead down to the mat or a block, of course, if your forehead doesn't quite get there. And always remember your block has 3 levels, so you can switch it, have it face down, vertical, however you need it. All right, stay there. Remember your breath. Take about 2 more here. One more. All right, slowly walk your hands in towards your shoulders. Bring your legs back together, knees scrunched together. Your hips are over your knees, your shoulders are over your wrists. Spread your fingers wide. Take a few cat-cows to loosen up the back. Inhale, drop the belly down towards the ground. Tilt the tailbone and head up. Exhale, curve the spine. Allow your head to fall and continue just a couple rounds here. You can even take it side to side. Once again, they might hear me popping. Sometimes that happens, but just warming up the back. Take about 2 more rounds of that. All right, come to a stable posture, tuck your toes and send your hips up into a downward facing dog. For down dog, send the hips up, pull your hips away from your wrists, keep your feet hip distance apart. Shoulders pressed towards your legs. Continue here, hold it. You really want to feel your your heels pushing down towards the ground. Feel a nice stretch in those hamstrings and those calf muscles. One more deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Walk your hands toward your feet. Lower your tailbone down, bend into your knees, come into a forward fold. Of course, you can make your way there, step in or out. This is why we have multiple people helping us this week. All right, roll up to a standing posture. All right. If you're not warm yet, you're about to get warm. So step to the front of your mat. We're going to take a very simple flow. So not that if it's hard for you, you can't do it or anything. But all right, let's go. Go with me, inhaling up, arms overhead. Exhale, lower your elbows down for a baby back bend. For this position, you want to bring your elbows down by your sides, press your heart up, press the neck up. Take one more breath. And on an inhale, bring your arms overhead. All right, exhale, forward fold. Come back to that forward fold that we just were at. Inhale to a halfway lift. You can leave your fingertips on the ground or slide your palms up if that's helpful. Have a nice long back, long torso. Exhale, bend your knees, Bring your hands to the ground. Step back into a plank. All right, from here, shift forward on your toes. Lower your knees down. Flip your toes. Lower your upper body down. All right, from here, inhale up to a cobra, baby cobra. Keep your arms bent here if you're a beginner. If you are more advanced, straighten your arms all the way. I said out and all at the same time. All the way. All right, lower down. Push through tabletop position. Tuck your toes, send your hips back up to down dog. Let's take that one more time, flowing a little bit faster this time. I know how it feels, but you know what your body is feeling, so hopefully it helps a little bit. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward towards your hands. Roll up to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, take that baby back bend. Elbows bend out to the side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Long back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float back to a plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down, knees down, upper body. Inhale, up to your baby cobra or full cobra. Exhale, down. Push through tabletop. All right, back to your down dog. This time, walk your hands back toward your feet. Forward fold, bend your knees, come up to standing. All right, how you guys feeling?
We're trying.
All right, so we're gonna take not another flow, but it's gonna be more of a stagnant flow. We'll just call it that. In my yogis, I know that's not what it's called, but we'll call it that today. Then forward, you're gonna step your right foot back into a low lunge. So in low lunge for yoga, you have a couple different options. For this one, just keep your knee over your ankle. Now, if you are a little bit sore or less advanced, bring your knee to the ground. If you would like to stay up, you can stay up if you're feeling nice and strong. All right, frame your foot nicely. Now, if you would like to go full advance today, I'll show the full advance option. Bring your arms out, up overhead. Make sure your hips are square forward, wherever pose you have chose to go today.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, yes. All right, exactly. All right, bring your arms down to the ground. See, he's representing for my beginners, guys. I'm just kidding, he's great. All right, so now, if you're on a mat, you're gonna spin that back foot to be parallel with the back of your mat. Ground down into your left foot. Rise up into a warrior two. All right. So bring your arms out to the sides. Gaze over your front leg. I think Kokai is on the other side. So what? It's okay. All right. See, we all make mistakes in yoga. Palms are facing down. Shoulders are over your hips. You want to feel a slight heat coming into that inner thigh. And make sure your knee is parallel to your ankle. So, yes, that's the beauty of yoga. All right, from here, drop that back arm. Left arm comes up and back for a reverse warrior. All right, come back through center. Now we're gonna take that chaturanga that we did, our beginner chaturanga. Cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Flip your right leg down, knee comes to the ground. All right, step your left foot back to meet your right. All right, shift forward, lower shoulders down. Inhale up to that baby cobra we know so well now. Lower back down. Push through tabletop. All right, let's do that again. Just stand up because we are running out of time. So step back to the front of your mat. We're gonna, everything we do on one side, we must do on the other. All right, let's go. Inhale, arms overhead. Oh, we didn't do this before, but forward fold. Come down. Getting a little anxious there. Step your left foot back this time. All right. Make sure you're framing your foot nicely. Once again, your knee is over your ankle. That's your checkpoint. Make sure your left hip is pressing down. Left hip meeting your extended leg. So hold it here, your 3 options. Remember, you always have options. Drop that back knee if you're a beginner. Keep it lifted if you are challenging yourself. And 3rd option, arms come out, up overhead. Remember to draw that right hip back as you draw the left hip forward. Keep it here, keep those hips square to the front. All right, lower your hands down. Calvin took a bit of a warrior 1 there, and that's also a good position. In warrior 1, your heel is on the ground. Just a little fun fact there. All right, let's keep moving. Left foot comes parallel to the back of your mat. Right leg is grounding down. Press both feet into the ground equally. All right, and remember, if you fall out of any of these poses, just jump up, get back into it. You can always come from a standing posture. And let's keep going. Arms out to the side.
We might have to pause. Okay, let's remember this pose. We have to pause.
Okay.
15 minutes later.
All right, so hold it here. All right, drop that back arm. Bring your right arm up and back for reverse warrior. Maintain that bend in your front leg. All right, from here, cartwheel your hands back down, bend into the right leg. Flip that left hip down, lower your knee down, step your right foot back to meet your left. All right, shift forward, lower down. On an inhale, lift your chest up to your baby or full cobra. Exhale, lower down. All right, push through tabletop. From here, come back into your hold it in tabletop. There we go. Extend your right leg back. Now from here, you're just gonna push the heel back towards the back of your mat. Make sure your toes are flexed down. Yes. Checkpoint. This stretch you should feel in your hamstring and the calf muscle. All right, feel free to stay here as long as you like. Otherwise, we're gonna switch sides. Left leg, I mean you guys at home, not here. All right, extend the left leg back. Now, toes are folded under. Push your heel towards the back. Once again, you're gonna feel it in the back of the leg. Hold it here, keep your gaze up. Try and keep those heads lifted. All right, come back forward. All right, I said all right 10 times today. Shift your hips over. Let your legs come long on the mat. From here, we're gonna do a simple twist. So what you'll do is bring that right leg in, give it a little squeeze as far as it comes today. Foot is flat on the ground. Grab, hug your leg in with your left hand. Bring your opposite arm behind you. Twist towards the leg. All right, hold this twist. If you want to feel it a little bit deeper, pull your wrist in a little bit closer towards your waist. Try and look behind your right shoulder. All right, come back center, unfold the leg. All right, left leg this time. Pull it in, foot flat on the ground. Right hand hugs the left leg in. Bring your left hand behind you. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Make sure to keep that back as straight as possible. Yes, good adjustments, guys. All right, a few more seconds. All right, come back center. Shake it out, soften the legs, shake it out. All right, sit forward. We're gonna do our last ab challenge today. We're gonna lower down to our backs on an 8 count. So when I say start, let's start. Let's start. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Bring your legs in for bridge pose. So for bridge pose, you want to first tickle your heels with your fingertips. From here, make sure your feet are flat on the ground. Use your glutes to push your hips up all the way towards the ceiling. Lift that belly button up. Hold the position. For any of my advanced yogis, you can shimmy your shoulders underneath Interlace your fingers, otherwise just keep your hands flat.
Got it.
Challenge today. All right, lower down, vertebra by vertebra, hips last. All right, from here, you're gonna cross that left leg over the right. Bring both arms out to the sides, palms facing down. All right, now for anyone who is not quite that flexible in your hip range, you can always cross your ankle over your knee for this one. Shift your hips over to your left side and you're gonna lower your legs towards your right. So this is another deep twist in the hips, kind of a supine variation from last week or last time we did yoga. Face your head in the opposite direction of your legs. Allow your shoulders to release down towards your mat. Come back to those breaths that we did in the beginning of class. Lift the legs back up through center, uncross the legs, readjust your spine. All right, left side. So once again, always two options. You can cross the right leg over the left leg, like maybe sitting in a chair, or you can cross the ankle over the knee. All right, from here, shift your hips towards the right this time. Create a little bit of room. Lower your knees over towards your left side. Once again, gaze in the opposite direction of your legs. Hold it here. Let's take one deep breath together. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Center your knees, bring them up. Uncross the legs, shake it out. Now, let's do one more pose here. You have always two options, maybe even three. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug, a nice tight hug. Thank your body. And you can stay here, rocking side to side on your back, or come into a full happy baby. Your beginner happy baby, just grab the ankles and allow the knees to come out to the side. You'll feel another stretch in those inner thighs, but hopefully a little bit more relaxed than the first one. Now, if you want to come into a full happy baby, grab the feet from the inside, pull the ankles over the knees. All right, wherever you are, whatever position you've chosen, I'm just doing all three again. Rock side to side on your back. Thank your body for practice today, for every day. All right, come back in. All right, give yourself a squeeze. Come into a Shavasana. Extend your legs out, long on your mat. Arms come by your sides, palms facing up. Allow your mat to be the sand. Your body is water. Sifting slowly. Close your eyes and release every bit of tension into your mat. All right, you're welcome to stay in Shavasana, but if you like to bring life back into your practice, bring your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Woo, shake it out, pull your knees into your chest, and rock up and down or push yourself up to a seated posture. Thank you guys. So let's just end by bringing the hands together and we say thank you. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed today. Hope you all enjoyed today. It was a fun time. All right. Bye.